Oh boy. Man. Putting Bodhi to sleep is way more difficult now. Like, I already came down here once, started it, and kind of like cock teased a bunch of you guys before I came back down. Whew. So, hopefully today is a better day than yesterday. My God, how bad was that flying? So, I went out today, and here, 1 second. What's up, Joseph? You're back. Hopefully you didn't watch yesterday's sim session. My God, it was horrible. But you know what? Everyone should have those days. I don't think there's one person that doesn't. I went out flying today for the first time in a long time, actually. And I realized I did this trick and just pumped it right into the tree. And after that, I was just like, that's it. I don't think I'm flying 6S on 10 degrees anymore. Like, it was, I didn't think I would ever say this, but .60 or 6S on 10 degrees is it's just not smart. It's not the way that it's supposed to be flown. So I put an order in on batteries today, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going back to 4S. Yeah, I know. Beta Flight 4.2 is... Oh, wait a minute. 4.2. Don't have that one yet. I don't know. No matter what's going on in Axel Tilt Studios, no matter what I did, I couldn't tune this 10-inch or this 5-inch freestyle frame that I had. And I'm pretty sure it's because like I'd get these random like glitches in them, and I'm pretty sure it was because I was running 6S, and it just like either the flight controller or the ESCs, something didn't like the 6S power. But like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna keep 6S around for 60 degrees because I think it's needed. You're not now with 10 degrees, your thrust is going straight down now, right? But with 60, when you give a gas, now you're moving forward, so it takes a little bit more power to get you to lift up. And I think that that little bit more of extra powder is needed, and I'm gonna keep my 6s for that. Also, I'm gonna keep them for like 30-degree long range to mid-range type flights, or just cruising around. And maybe, maybe once I get really used to 4S, I'll need some 6S juice at 10 degrees. But what I also noticed too is that, so when I did this trick today, by the way, this whole social distancing thing is a crock of shit, because I'm hearing that it's 26 feet. So if someone sneezes, they can project their sneeze 26 feet. Okay? So what's this horseshit about 6 feet? And then even if it is 6 feet, like you put on a suit that has like a 6 feet in each direction of like fabric or material or whatever it is, and you go try walking in a fucking store right now, or even like in an open field or a park or a trail, you're not 6 feet away from people. So where was I going with this? Yeah, so we went to this dike, and I brought my quad with me because I know that like the area where I was going, there was this nice open meadow, and I was just gonna burn some bats and do some freestyling, because that's what I've been wanting to do lately. It's the 11th sim session in a row, so I brought the old quad with me, and we started walking down this dike, and within like fucking 200 yards of us going down this dike, there was 20 people past us, and I was just like, fuck it, we're not doing this. Packed up the wife, the mother-in-law, and Bodhi, and the mother-in-law really didn't, like, she really wanted to stay. I'm like, listen, we're doing this because of you psycho, let's go. What's going on off axis, FPV? So, my flying, and I also went out this morning to try to like hit some mountains with clouds, but then the clouds went away, and it just wasn't worth me doing the flying I was gonna be doing without the clouds there. And then so we come home, I'm like, Jenny, let's just go to the school, because the school is probably gonna be like completely shut down. The park, all the parks are closed. So we go there, I load up a battery, and like it's a little bit windy, so I don't know what it is, but like with all my 6-inch quad or 6S quads, whenever I fly them in the wind, they're just they suck. They're not nearly as good as when I tuned them without wind. So that's like the first thing that happened. And then all that shit happened yesterday in the sim, and I was just sucking it up. So I went to do this trick right here. Okay. Now, mind you, I'm doing it on a tree with a bunch of ghost branches. It's about to bloom, but it hasn't. So instead of starting this trick right here, like I usually do, okay, I literally started it probably here, okay? Thinking, okay, I'm gonna work my way up into it. I was going so goddamn fast into this tree, like immediately hit it. It was probably like the third trick that I had done, and like less than a minute And I'm just like, oh my god, what's going on here? No, my quads are on 4.1. I just changed them all over, which was a fucking hassle and a half. It took like 2 weeks of my life. Anyways, so I walk over, and of course the ground's wet because it's been raining for the last week, and the thing's just like wet, covered in mud. And I'm like, I really wanted to just work on some stuff and try some shit out. And like, I could have tried it off, but then my RX wasn't working. I'm like, what the fuck? And I guess when the battery moved, I haven't really crashed much with this freestyle frame, but when the battery moved, it hit my receiver. The strap hit my receiver and disconnected the signal wire. Nevertheless, I didn't feel like, because it was a shitty spot anyways, and the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. What I'm trying to get at. I didn't feel like, and it was the only quad I brought with me. I didn't feel like taking everything apart and working on the quad there and all this blah 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 blah. Hey Gatsby, what's going on, buddy? My cat came to visit me. I haven't seen him all day. It's been a nice day out, so he's been kind of trapped inside. I have a Bengal cat, so the cat is pretty cool. He's like a dog, and he'll go outside in the rain and hunt still, which is pretty cool. Anyways, back to my story. After I gave it that like blip, okay, Gatsby, get out of the way. Literally, he just sat right in front of my screen, like perfectly. Get out of here. Get going. You can't see him playing Sim? Like, where were you raised, buddy? Thank you. So I had that to ponder on my way home, and walk home. And then I was like, fuck this shit. I'm just going to conform and do 4S. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, but only for those quads. And I'm only ordering 5 right now, so we'll see if it is actually better. I think it's gonna be better for like even stuff like this, like close proximity to stuff using yaw. Right now, when I do inverted yaw spins, if I did this, it would completely go unstable and like like that. So I'm wondering if that will be fixed from different voltage. Yeah. Anyways, that was my day. A minute of flying and 12 hours of being a dad. So wait a minute. There's a 4.2 that just came out? Are you saying that I just fucking flashed all 6 of my quads like last week with 4.1 and 4.2 just came out? Is this what I'm hearing? Because if it is, I'm gonna talk to these beta fucking flight fucks. Like, seriously, just leave it alone, man. Or just like release one every 3 months. You don't have to release it every single time you figure out the newest, littlest thing. Like, it's just getting fucking ridiculous. The other thing is too, I really hate standard definition now. Like, extremely hate it. It's like I'm fucking in the Stone Age. Yeah, dog. It's in a development. Haha. Chris Thomas says you should go to. What was it? Sorry, I'm trying to freestyle and read at the same time. To it, dog. Google 4.2 tuning guide. Listen, I just did 4.1 tuning guide, and I couldn't even figure out how to fucking tune my quads after 2 weeks. I hate that shit, man. I wish someone would just do it for me. Like, some days, like, I didn't even tune my quad before because of all this fucking bullshit. Sorry. As you can see, I'm a little bit fucking bitter today. But I might add, I feel like I'm flying a little bit better. I think yesterday was just like I just put Bodhi to bed like 4 different times just now, and he's definitely dealing with something like he's in a development stage, and his sleep's regressing, and he's harder to put to sleep, harder to stay asleep. So I had like the Simcast going, and then like I got 5 seconds into it and heard him screaming his head off, so I went up there like 4 different times to put him back to bed. Anyways, yeah, yesterday he got to bed too late, and my brain starts to shut down at around 10:30, and I started this thing, like the Simcast yesterday at like almost 10:30, so I was really tired. That's what tiredness does to you. I can't fly if I'm tired. Like, we used to do these like 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. IKEA sessions. I just remembered then too. So it was a little bit fucking hard, but that was back when I was like really, really diehard and I had to fly. Yeah, no, sorry. I mean analog. Sorry, I'm going back to I'm going back and trying reading these comments. I mean analog. I hate analog now. Digital is just amazing. Like, analog feels like I'm flying without glasses. If that makes sense. And it just feels like I'm way more trapped almost. Like, I can't feel the outside world as much as I can with digital, but I guess that makes sense. Have you ever flown KISS? I flew KISS. I flew KISS when there were still like the 12 amps and they were like burning down at an incredible rate. Like the US economy. Ooh, zing. I'm just joking. And that's it. But I haven't since then. I take that theory of the army theory of consolidating your ammo, like making sure that everyone uses 223s instead of just like a bunch of different shit. So if you do go to war, you can always just like, take the dead body beside you and take his ammo and away you go. So I've always just consolidated with BL Helle. because everything that I own is kind of like done that. Nine months old, she's regressing too. She's gotten up 3 times already tonight. Yeah, man. I hear ya, Grunt. It's, fuck, man. 9 months. And I just want to say to him, like, it's like when you own a pet and you can't really, like, you know, they don't fucking understand English, and you just want to say, listen, you will feel better if you just stay the fuck asleep. And guess what? I will feel better too, and be able to fly sim sessions better if you just let me fucking sleep. But no, I love the guy. I'd stayed tired for fucking 18 years of my life to have that little bastard. Fuck, he's so funny. He's like getting a personality on him too now. Like, you just see the personality growing, and he'll like giggle at shit that he thinks is funny. And fuck, it's just so funny. And it makes you giggle. Okay, I'm gonna fly over this mountain while I read some comments here. T-Dub 2008, I'm running 10 degrees, which I've been running for the last like 3 months now. Or I don't know, not 3 months. Ever since I got back into flying, I've kind of started to freestyle at 10 degrees. It was kind of a joke at first, but then it kind of turned into, oh hey, there's stuff I can kind of do here that I can't do with 60 degrees. So let's try it out, because I'm a believer of keeping an open mind. Off axis, yes, that is a ancient time teething trick that people do. Unfortunately, I don't drink. Jenny doesn't drink, and there's no alcohol in the house. Isn't that crazy? And at the same time, he's not teething. He's got fucking 8 teeth already. And the teething never really bother him. He would drool like a son of a bitch until the tooth was cut, and then he'd just go on his way. Go over there and fly. Let's hightail it over there. I noticed that I'm like, I do like that, like, the drip tight, like, oh, I'm floating everywhere, I'm being like so smooth and yay, you know. But I'm also that pilot that just likes to throw his shit like aggressive, you know. How do I mix both those in? Because I do want to do both, you know. But how do I just not revert to my old ways of just wanting to snap shit, you know? Let's see what that looks like if I actually do it without running into the pole. I like it. Kind of like bounce off the treetop and follow it, roll into a late front flip. Crunked. If you go to Steel flies like he's been flying since it was like 2015. Like, I don't know what his problem is. He's a really good pilot and he has really good technique, but I don't know why he doesn't want to do something different in his flying. And this is like the number one reason I think Steele's not a good pilot. He's kind of always played it safe and done the same shit for years. And I think the best pilots in the world can do everything. They not just that one trick pony that can just snap everywhere. And this is why in the fourth dimension, I started to do Rubik's Cubes. Like, I didn't know how to do that stuff. My fingers didn't know how to do it, but I thought I should have learned how to do it. And even flying 60 degrees, it was never a trick that you would do, you know? But guess what? It made me a better pilot. Because now I'm doing all the shit that I was doing, plus I'm incorporating, 25 and 30 degree technique in a technique that is not supposed to be in that 60 degree category. Sorry. I feel like I kind of made a progress of. Now I'm trying to do a goddamn Jared flip, but what was I doing before? There we go. So a Jared flip is a Maddie flip with a Rubik's Cube in it. I named it Jared after Steele's first name, because his first name doesn't sound quite as cool as Mr. Steele. But Jared's probably a creative kid. I mean, he has that artistic, have you ever seen that kid play the guitar? Like, he has it, and he's done a good job building his brand, so you can't really be non-creative when it comes to that. I think it's more a personality trait that he doesn't think that he should learn different tricks. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he just likes doing tricks like that, and we're just being cunts because we're judging his flying, and maybe that's just the way he wants to fly, and listen to me, hey, all growing up defending Jared. Becoming a dad will do that to you, give you a different perspective on life. But imagine how off axis Mr. Steele's real name is Jared, not Steele. Something few people don't know. Yeah, Crunked. I mean, you can fly however you want to fly. Don't let us tell you how you should be creative in the air. I mean, for myself, I spent a lot of time just trying to learn new tricks, because I felt like if I could get to the point where I could just do stuff at will. Now when it comes to freestyling, I can just throw myself into anything if I want to, I see this gap, I do exactly what I wanted to do through it, so now I have the freedom to do that. And that's why it's very important to always practice your tricks both ways. And now I'm seeing just a little bit of criticism on my flying right now. I'm not doing stuff on axis as much as I'd like to, and it's because my fingers are just doing what they know, and that's flying 60 degrees, and I'm putting too much yaw and roll into my just roll. Here, I just gotta see where we're at for the 33 minutes. I still feel like going, because yesterday was not a good flying day, and okay, we're gonna finish this song, and then we're gonna cut her or let her go. Oh, by the way, people, I'm gonna probably start doing these at like 6 p.m. Pacific, because I'm staying up too late afterwards and I need to get to bed earlier. So I might do this right before Bodhi wakes up from his last nap of the night and get him done then. I'll be more fresh. Maybe some people from the East Coast can join in if they want to. I think it'll be good for everyone. yeah, I feel like I have these tricks now, and I've done them enough that I gotta kind of find my own flow, because like I'm only copying flow that I've kind of emulated, you know, from people like Johnny or Nick or Vanny, and now I feel like I need to make it my own, and definitely throwing in my tricks will allow me to do that, I guess. Nope. I don't like that I'm going through these gaps and I'm cheating one side or the other, because if this was a real gap in real life that I'm trying to invert, I want to go straight through the motherfucker, because that is an explosion immediately on impact if you do one through this. See, I'm getting thrown. Okay, let's just be smart about this really quickly. So if I'm rolling that way, my thrust is pushing me to the right, so I have to cheat the hole to the left if I'm rolling right. Makes sense. Ooh, I like these slow robo flips. Oh, you know what else I noticed? Now watch this. I feel like this, you can do this really good. So how would I do this? I feel like you can do these like lateral drifts really good at 10 degrees. So if we wanted to go through this hole and we're all the way over here, how would I get myself in there? I'd go like this. No. Like that. But let's start way further out here. Let's do one of these. And do one of these. What do you guys think about this, by the way? I'm thinking about doing like these, but also like hosting the guest. And the guest kind of watches the flying, has their take on, you know, how they would do shit. Maybe we get Steel on here one day. Fuck, would that be amazing? That'd be like historical in the FPV community. Anyways, And maybe like if there's a way to do like a 2-player mode where we do like games of skate, that'd be pretty cool too. Just so you know, it's not as boring. You know what? I'm gonna have to say, fuck all you guys, and I'm gonna go play some wall ride at Coastal. I had DCL, Drone Championship Leagues, yeah. I had them contact me and ask me if I wanted to play their sim. And I'm like, do you make it for PC? We're gonna go late with this one. I don't know. Feeling good. It's really hard to do a session like I did yesterday and know when I wake up in the morning it's gonna be all right, especially after you pump your fucking quad into a tree after a minute of flying, you know. But it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay, people. I floated a little wall ride. Like the school I was at was maybe like this tall, and I came up and just did like a little blip, and I was just like, ooh, it feels the exact same as the sim. And I'm like, I'm gonna go find a wall and just murder it. Do like every single trick that I've been doing on this wall and just get it on film. Would you get back into racing now that you can kind of make coin from DRL, buddy? No. The coin in this industry is not good. It's not worth the amount of time you put in. Now let me tell you about these racing leagues. They've already got some of the best racers in the world, and to become one of the best racers in the world, you literally have to put in 300 packs a day if you really want to take it seriously. And you got to set up courses, you got to be ahead of the curve for drone technology and tuning and what can kind of give you an edge. And I don't have the time and willingness to do that. Now when I did do racing, because I kind of knew if I was better at racing, I would be better at freestyle and hitting gaps that I need to hit. I was pretty fast, but like I wasn't the fastest. I was very reckless and took a lot of chances. It was either like I won the race or exploded trying to win the race. So I don't have that like off switch for okay, just chill out and get a couple laps in, and it's like I need to win or I need to die. So that's where it is for racing. how many quads have I broken or smashed my time. I'll tell you this, if I spent all that time fixing the quads instead of, the time that we spent trying to get our family's investments in order and get into a comfortable spot here, I would be a millionaire, okay? Not like just like in assets, like millions and millions and millions in the bank just sitting there. So that's how many fucking quads I've broken. I remember when I was going really, really hard. Sorry. That was a copyright song, and we're trying to stay off the copyright shit right now. I remember I was working my ass off. I'd put in like 10, 12-hour days, and then I would like go out, fly, and smash like 3 quads, and then come home and put in like 8 hours of fucking working on the quads. And those were not fun times. Let's see. Let's race this track. Where's this track go? Nope. Okay, how do we do this? This is racing? Okay. Oh my god. Where do we go? Okay, so we come through here. And then this thing just points to over here. Oh. Okay. There it is. And then where does it point to? Oh, through here. Look at that. Yeah, I guess the whole point of racing is getting through these gates without crashing, right? Okay. Let's learn the racetrack first, Natty. This is what I would do too. I would like go to a new course and just like explode trying to learn it. Like just fly slow, you dumbass. Learn the lines. And then go through here. Okay, I'm lost. Oh. I was supposed to go like this. Yeah. And then I go through here and probably through the pink area. And then it restarts, or no, I'm supposed to go through this game, I think. Or no, am I going backwards in the course right now? This is a fucking marathon of a course? Okay, now we kind of know it, right? Hiya! See, am I supposed to go under or over? There's a fucking gate up there. I didn't go through this. Am I supposed to go through this first? And then through this gate? Is that how you do it? No. Where am I going? Okay, we go through here. Okay, I see. Whoever made this track is an asshole. I can race way better at like 60 degrees on something like this though. Even though I'm going way faster, I just have flown the quad so much, I just know intuition to where the quad's gonna go. We're supposed to go up, right? Let's go up. Oh, I missed a gate. But we're just gonna do a split S here and pretend like we didn't miss the gate. See, you know what the fun thing is about flying is you get into that rhythm of the track, and then it's just fun when you get that rhythm of the track. Like I'm having a little bit of fun going through here. Ah! I'd have a little bit more fun if I was at like 45 degrees at least. Okay, we go up. Go up, you asshole. It's the last lap, and then we're gonna shut her down for the night. This is what Drone Nationals fucking 2015 looked like. Us just flying as fast as we can at like 10, 28 degrees. Go up, you asshole. See, we're getting a little bit faster, a little more consistent as I miss a gate. Now, this is what you call flying with the top 10% of your screen. Don't want to cheat. See, now I'm having a little bit more fun, but I still have to give myself a fighting chance here and raise my... Should we just raise it right now and see what happens? Let's see. Nope. Now, I can't go too high because my rates are really off right now, so let's just see what happens when we do this. Oh yeah, look at that forward movement. Yeah, that's what we like. And I can already tell my rates are really fucked up right now. Ah, god damn it. So, what happened there was, I thought I had more throttle. To elevate, but I didn't because my quad is underpowered at even 30 degrees when you've been flying 10 degrees for the last 3 months. Ah! See, now I'm just being an asshole and trying to go way too fast without even knowing the physics of the quad and stuff like that. Yeah, slow adjustments. You can't go from 10 and then start racing a track full tilt at even 30. Takes a little while. Jesus, why can't I get that gate? Okay, we're gonna do one good lap at 30 here, and then we're gonna switch back at 10 and go to bed. I do find the sims are way harder to race. I don't know what it is. I'm not making excuses here, but I find that like going through holes and objects in the sim is harder than real life. I'm sure my 10 degree like average speed is way faster than this like blowing corners and stuff like that too. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to do, but I don't know the course that much, so let's just... That's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to let the quad what I think it's gonna do and not really worry about it and let it fly itself to get to the next object, but it's not working. But you're right, you gotta go a gate ahead, pretty much. Let's see if that works. Get me through this fucking track finally so I can shut it down. Okay, didn't break the prop. Dude, Drone Nationals 2015 was nar, like the king of nar-nars. We had carbon fiber fucking props that we were racing with that would explode on impact. Okay, there we go. Fuck. Yeah, let's go back to this and go back to our freestyling days of awesomeness. What are we at now? Like an hour and a half? Like the most fucking boring sim session ever. I'm having fun though. Man, there was like days in like 2017, I want to say, or 16. There were days when I would play sim in the wintertime for like 8 hours a day. Like, no joke. And that was when I was experimenting with high tilt freestyle and just like coming up with new tricks that no one's really ever seen, because no one was ever experimenting with that, and just doing exactly what I'm doing right now at 10 degrees, just experimenting and trying to perfect movements. Okay. We're gonna do a couple Rubik's Cubes and we're going to bed. Okay, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys stay safe, and hopefully you guys can get some flying in.